Hey everyone, Not Daddy here with another Omni review. Today we're going to look at Godzilla the Original Marvel years. This collects the whole series, issues 1 through 24 I believe. Yes, 1 through 24, written by Doug Monick, illustrated by Herb Trampe with Tom Sutton. So some classic talents on here. I really enjoyed this. This is very nostalgic for me. When I was a kid, this came out. And I saw this cover everywhere when I was a little kid, especially going to comic stores and stuff. As I got a little bit older, there always seemed to be a copy of that kicking around. Although most of the time, if you read it, it was probably just issue 1 and none of the other series. So it was great to get this. Like I said, it does have 1 through 24 here of all these great books here. And basically it's Godzilla, the towering scourge of Japan, wreaking havoc in the United States, crossing paths with the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, and classic Marvel Comics adventures, reprinted in full color for the first time. So like I said, it's the first time it's all been collected. And basically that's what it is. It's Godzilla coming to America and traveling across America and meeting a bunch of Marvel people along the way. Like I said, they mentioned the Avengers and the Fantastic Four, but then they also have people like Nick Fury and S.H.I.E.L.D. and Dum Dum Dunagan are in here quite a bit. You see Spider-Man, you see the Champions. There's quite a few different heroes in that as well in here too, so lots of fun here. Like I said, this is a classic, one of my favorite covers of all time too. I've had this in my possession for quite a while too. So this is the original comic when it came back out in 1977, and I got a 9.2 on it, so it's a pretty good grade. I'm sure I could try and punch around and get higher, but I'm happy with that. So this is the original comic. All right, let's jump into some goodness here. So you get this cool cover. Spine's really cool too. Inside cover jacket, whatever you want to call it, is pretty nice as well too. It is a one of the panels from inside the book there. I do like the way that they draw Godzilla in this series here. Very classic, what you expect of him in that for sure. With the kind of dinosaur looking at that. Not so much like the one you see a little bit more nowadays, especially that 2000s one, which more reptile looking. All right, jump right into the book here. Again, that famous cover, and again, right, Godzilla coming out of the water, right how you would expect to start in the movie. A lot of this does have the Godzilla movie feel to it. You got people trying to help Godzilla, you got people trying to destroy Godzilla, you got people trying to capture Godzilla for experimenting and scientific and that. So you got S.H.I.E.L.D. showing up here to deal with Godzilla as he hits land, going through various cities, and along the way it's kind of like a cross-country America world tour for Godzilla. They meet these people here who are familiar with Godzilla from Japan, and of course they have a teen person there that the kid. There always has to be a kid that connects with these giant monsters. We've seen it in Godzilla, we see it with the Kong movies. So. Lots of great artwork, like I said, especially with these classic talents working on here. Story's pretty good too. A lot of times Godzilla stories can get pretty silly, but this one's pretty straightforward. Again, this is him meeting up in San Francisco with the champions team there, with Black Widow and Hercules, Iceman. Greatness there. Look at this artwork. Just great. They have some interesting ways of attacking him. They have the red Ronin, another great property from them. Of course, the kid is the only one who can control it, so it's kind of like Voltron or Power Rangers and that, where it's like a giant mech suit. So that's pretty fun. Kind of like a Shogun Warrior type of thing. Now he's in Las Vegas. Like I was saying, with some of the ways that they try to to attack Godzilla is they have Henry Pym, Yellow Jacket, use some Pym particles to shrink him. Shrink him into like a more manageable version. You have other giant monsters that kind of show up here a little bit too. Like this is like a giant Sasquatch typey thing. Again, lots of great fun there. There's one story in here where he gets sent into like a different dimension type of thing. They send him into a different dimension, thinking that would be a better place for him to stay. It ends up that place is like a Jurassic Land type of thing, and he meets up with Devil Dinosaur and Moon Boy of all people. So, like I said, there is a lot of team ups and that in here. Or not team ups per se, but encountering of other Marvel heroes and properties. You can see here, this is where they kind of shrink him down and capture him that way. And like I said, this does have issues 1 through 24, Fantastic Four, and it does collect the whole series, so nicely compact. Lots of great fun. It'd be great if Godzilla could be back as a Marvel property, but it's not. And with the Devil Dinosaur. And final story with the Avengers. This is the kid that can bond with Godzilla and with the Red Ronin thing. Yeah, lots of fun. Do check it out if for nostalgia reasons. If you're a Godzilla fan, to me this is a great way to get a pretty good Godzilla story, and all the Marvel stuff. And like I said, it is the very first time that it has been collected and printed, so neat on that. I'm very happy the way that Marvel, the last little bit, has been collecting and reprinting all this original Marvel stuff like this, the ROM, the Micronauts, and all those things that we've been reviewing lately. So do check it out. Worth it. 1 through 24. Godzilla, the Marvel original years. Peace out, everybody.